Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today is my first Halloween tutorial. I'm so excited. I'm sorry, I need to totally chill out. But you guys know how much I love Halloween. You guys know how much I love October. It's my favorite month of the year, bar none. I mean, it is my favorite month of the year. I cannot wait for October to start. The leaves are already starting to fall off the trees. I couldn't wait to do a Halloween tutorial, and I actually saw this requested in one of my videos and I planned on doing it last year, but I just didn't get around to it. I had so many tutorials that I was doing. I was working full time. It was just very tricky for me at the time, but I still have all the materials that I had from last year, so I said I would do it this year. It is a unicorn, as you can see, and I have this like pastel pink and purple wig. Obviously this is totally optional. I mean, it's a bit crazy on me, but I think it looks really cool once you get it kind of to sit properly. This tutorial was so simple and so quick and so easy, and I know last year a lot of you said please don't do so many gory tutorials this year because they take an awful long time to do and they're kind of tricky and they involve an awful lot of products, whereas this doesn't. So that's why I said I would start out with this. It's just a really blown out purple smoky eye, and then for my highlight I just used an awful lot of craft glitter. I got that in Mr. Price, I believe. And then a bright pink lip. If you don't want to go with pink lips, go with purple, go with nude, go whatever you want. This is your tutorial. You make what you want out of it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed my first Halloween tutorial. Let's skip on into the tutorial. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it, and all your requests are welcome in the comment section below. I would love to see them. I feel like you just can't see the ears. So to start off, I'm going to prime my face. I'm using a Rimmel primer, which I will link down below, and taking my Rimmel 25 Hour foundation and just applying that all over my face with a beauty blender. So there's nothing kind of crazy at this stage. We're just doing our normal foundation routine. Then I'm going to apply LA Girl Pro Conceal underneath my eyes just to brighten them up. Again, nothing too crazy. Just blending it all out then with my beauty blender. To set, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Contour and Highlight palette, and I'm obviously going to use the setting powder just to place it underneath my eyes, and then my Rimmel Stay Matte Press Powder all over my face. I'm taking my Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow base and placing it all over my eyelids. And then going in with this Morphe palette. I will write down the Morphe palette below. I'm taking this pink shade. It kind of has an iridescence to it, and I just place that down as a transition. Then I'm going in with this light lilac shade, and I'm using this for the majority of the mapping out of the eye. So exactly what I want to do with my eye, I'm just going to use this purple to map it out. So as you can see here, I'm just kind of flicking it out in the outer corner. Excuse my eyebrows in this tutorial as well, by the way. So I'm just flicking this out in the outer corner and just blending it out from my lower lash line, extending it out into like a triangle position and blending it out right onto the temple almost. Then I'm going in with a more detailed brush, same shade, and placing it underneath the lower lash line and then more into the outer V just to create more of a depth. I'm taking this darker purple shade and again going over all the area that I already mapped out. I'm going to just deepen it up a little bit, and I'm taking it on a big fluffy brush so it's really blown out. I'm taking this glitter shadow. You don't really need this. I just used this on my eye because I didn't want to put anything else onto my eye to stick the glitter down, and it worked really well. I placed this Mr. Price glitter over it. Then went in with my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, placed it into the inner corner, and then went in with that pearly pinky shade again just to brighten up the inner corners. I'm taking a really dark purple now. It's more like an aubergine colour. I'm going to place that in the extreme outer V and under my lower lash line, just on the outer portion of my eye. This is just going to create more depth and kind of give more dimension to the eye look. Again, blowing it out onto the temples and really smoking that eyeshadow out. The eyeshadow look, in my opinion, is quite simple. Again, I'm going in with that pinky shade, placing it underneath my eyebrows. Then I'm going to go in with LA Girls. This is their eyeliner pencil in purple, and I'm just going to place that through my brows just to make my brows purple and place it in my waterline, and then adding some coats of mascara. I'm going to contour with that same Wet n Wild contour palette. And then I'm going to add blusher. Now I'm going hell for leather with the blusher. This is Heather Silk from Wet n Wild again. I'm placing this onto my cheeks and really blending it back, blending it onto my temple, and then blending it over my forehead, blending it over my contour that I already placed in, just to make it more pink. Taking liquid latex, be very careful with this not to get it anywhere near your eye, will sting your eye. I'm just placing this where I would normally place highlighter, and then I'm going to put the glitter over it, the same glitter I used on my eye. And then just bringing it around my temple, I'm just placing more glitter on here and just building up the glitter. I just think it looks really, really cool. If you're going as a mermaid for Halloween, you could do this exact same look as well, because I think it's quite mermaidy. Then I went in with a more finer glitter just over my eyebrows. And then used a pink lip liner from NYX, that'll be written down below, just to line my lips. And then going in with Pinkerbell lipstick from Wet n Wild. I thought the lipstick was a little bit too pink, so I took this white shade and placed it into the center. I'll write down what that is below. And that is basically it. You have your completed unicorn look. And like I said, you can make this into a mermaid, you can make this into anything that you would like. I really, really, really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did too. It was a highly requested video, so I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for any more Halloween tutorials, and yeah, leave any of your requests down below. I always welcome them. And if you want any more inspiration for Halloween, I have a whole playlist of Halloween tutorials, but here's some just to get you going.